Imagine you have got the perfect resume, your skills are on point, but when it's time for the interview, one thought keeps holding you back. You start thinking, what if I can't speak perfect English? What if I freeze while giving interview? And what if they can't understand me and my English? If this feels familiar, trust me, you're not alone. Millions of candidates go through the same struggle. The pressure to speak perfect English can feel overwhelming, but not anymore because you are here. Hello everyone, I'm Diksha Arora, your interview coach, and welcome back to my channel. Over the years, I have helped thousands of candidates crack interviews at top companies, and I genuinely understand that feeling when the interviewer asks something in English and all you can manage is yes, sir, no, ma'am. Don't worry, that ends today. By the time you finish this video, you will exactly know how to handle your interview even if your English isn't fluent. So let's get started without any further delays. First, let me tell you, why do interviews reject you if you're not fluent in English? See, you may have great experience and strong technical skills, but if you think it's just my English, why should that matter? You need to rethink. The truth is, most companies need people who can communicate in English, whether it's for a client meetings, presentations, or teamwork. That's why the way you speak English often gives you an edge in interviews. Now, how do you still manage to crack your interview if you're not fluent in English? Make sure that you follow all these tips. Tip number one, use short and clear sentences. Don't focus on using difficult vocabulary. I have curated a list of common situations and short phrases that will help you communicate with confidence even if your English is not fluent. In this section, you will find opening sentences for some of the most common situations in an interview, like what to say when you want to greet the interviewer, how to politely ask for time to think, or how to respond if you don't understand a question. I've also included phrases for explaining your experience, showing willingness to learn, discussing salary expectations, and even how to close the interview on a confident note. These are short, simple, and practical sentences that you can start using right away. So make sure you note these down, they will really help you in your next job interview. Tip number two, research about the company. The second thing you need to do is, if you're not fluent in English, is to research about the company. Most candidates think research means just checking the company's website for 2 minutes. Maybe they read the About Us page or look at one or two LinkedIn posts. But that's not enough. Interviewers can easily see who has really prepared and who is just pretending. So, how do you do it properly? First, find out the mission and values of the company. Basically, what the company believes in and what goals they are working towards. For example, some companies care about innovation, some about customer service, and some about teamwork. Now, how do you use this in your answer? Here's a sample response in simple English. This is what you can say. I read that your company values innovation and teamwork. I believe I can contribute because I always look for new ideas in my work, and I enjoy working with teams to solve problems. That's why I feel this role is a good match for me. See how short and clear that is. You're connecting your skills to the company's values, and you don't need complicated English to do that. Our third step is one of the most practical yet most overlooked: practicing interview questions. Yes, practice the most common interview questions at least 10 times before your interview. Why? Because these are the exact moments where most candidates fumble or go completely blank. Questions like, tell me about yourself, what are your strengths, why should we hire you, or why do you want this job, are asked almost every time. If you don't prepare, you will struggle in your interviews. But if you have rehearsed them again and again, your answers will flow smoothly. Here's a list of the other most common interview questions that almost every interviewer asks. Screenshot this and keep it saved in your phone or laptop for your next job interview. Our fourth part is all about power phrases. Rescue lines that you can use when your mind suddenly goes blank in an interview. Because let's be honest, it happens to everyone. You're asked a question and for a split second your brain just freezes. The worst thing you can do is to sit there in silence looking lost. This is where power phrases come in. These are short professional fillers that buy you a few seconds, help you stay composed, and show the interviewer you can handle pressure gracefully. For example, instead of panicking on a random question, you can say, that's an interesting question. Let me think about the best way to answer. Or you can say, I want to give you a clear example. just a moment. Or you can say, that's a great point. I'd approach it like so on and so forth. Did you notice something over here? You're not silent. You're showing confidence even when you're gathering your thoughts. Always remember, interviews aren't about having every answer instantly. They are about showing calmness, clarity, and composure even in tricky moments, and power phrases help you do exactly that. And here we are, the last step of your journey. We have covered almost everything in this video. Now it's time to talk about the habit that will keep you growing even after your interview is done. Immersing yourself in English little by little every single day. Don't treat English like an exam subject. Treat it like part of your lifestyle. Start with small consistent actions. Read a few pages of an English book every night. These are some famous books you can read. See, if your ultimate aim is to clear your interviews, you must consistently follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I create videos especially in simple English because I know most interviews are conducted in English. By watching my videos, you will not only build the right English for interviews, but also gain the confidence you need for your overall career growth. So make sure you stay connected. I'll help you step by step to crack your next interview. If this video gave you clarity on how to crack interviews without fearing your English, then don't keep it to yourself. Share it with every student, job seeker, and friend who's chasing their dream career. Real change begins when we learn together. And make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss the strategies that could shape your future. Until next time, keep learning, keep adapting, and I'll see you very soon in the next video. And keep following your interview coach Diksha Arora to excel in your careers and ace your interviews. Bye bye, good luck, and I'll see you very soon.